And so our faces. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lost in Oz Roll20's live stream in prime time. We're broadcasting to you at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 Central, something like that. I get them backwards all the time. The finale for Lost in Oz. This is our last episode for now. We'll be coming back with some more exciting things, but there's also a lot of really cool stuff going on in Roll20 right now, and we're excited about it. Does anybody want to talk about the update a little bit?
Riley talk about it.
Oh, sure, yeah, I'll do it. We just recently launched the update of Holding, which the main things are out right now. You can already start playing with our completely new 3D dice. We went back from the to the drawing board and redid those. They're much faster and much more pleasing to use now. You can pop out your character sheet if you have multiple screens. That's awesome. We've been using that. Actually, while we played this game for about the past 3 months or so on the dev server, and it's been amazing, and I don't know how I would live without it at this point, so that's awesome. Roll templates, which you will see us using, and we used last game, and those just make your dice rolls look awesome and add a really nice element of kind of styling and tying in the rolls with the rest of your character sheet, and depending on what game you're playing. We launched a technical preview of the Compendium, which is our new service that's going to allow you to look up rules, and it's eventually going to integrate with Roll20 where you can directly import data directly out of the Compendium into your character sheet. So if you're building a Pathfinder character, you'll be able to just import your spells directly out of there instead of having to retype all that information yourself, which is awesome. And then the big other thing that hasn't come out yet, but is coming, is the iPad app. So look forward to that. I don't know exactly when it's going to come out. We're waiting on approval from Apple, but hopefully very, very soon. So.
Don't forget
folders. Folders, yeah. Well, I blocked that out. Psychologically, I just blocked it out. No, folders, yeah. Folders. It was the #1 most requested feature on our new, suggestions forum. So I'm proud to say that we got that done. It was just about 6 months from the time it was requested until the time it was finished. So that's not a bad track record, I suppose.
Not bad at all. Awesome. Well, let's play some role play. Steve, why don't you give us a short recap, and we will jump into it.
Sure, so the story thus far has followed Richard's character, Tommy, who's a Depression-era mobster who wanted to leave his violent life, but the mob had other feelings about it. And he was rescued by a magical talking bear, played by Nolan, named Joe, who whisked him off to the land of Oz, where he met a landlocked mermaid, Nissa, being played by Stephanie, and a grumpy talking cat, played by Riley, by the name of Orbe. They have fought their way across the Gillikin country of Oz, all the way to the mountaintop palace of the Good Witch of the North, who they were hoping would help solve their problems and them to the next part of the story. All of them had their own either curses or ambitions that they were hoping that this Good Witch would be the magic bullet for. However, instead of helping them, she apparently has dropped them into a horrible snake pit. So as the party comes crashing down from the ritual room, you land, thankfully quite slowly, thanks to Orbane's quick thinking and Featherfall spell. You land gently in a pit of bones, and you hear the hissing of snakes, and you see their coiled forms beginning to stir, just as the trapdoor above you slams shut and dropping you into complete darkness, where Anissa, the mermaid, being the only one who can see very well. I take that back. Orbane can also see fairly well.
Dark vision.
Woohoo!
And why don't we go straight into initiative, because that sounds like fun.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Or do I have somebody to click on?
Yeah.
You should.
There we go.
There we go.
Hello, Bear.
Woo! I got a 20.
And since you are all in darkness, it would probably behoove one of the other two of you who don't see as well to light a torch.
I'll do it. Did it work? I hit the buttons. Nothing is happening. Come on, Macro.
The music stopped.
Hey, you switched the music.
Yeah.
And that would be the craziest bug in the history of ever a player hitting a macro. Shut it all down.
I don't actually hear music. Did you turn it off?
It might be that track might be low.
Yeah, no, I can hear it now. It's fine. It just took a while to get going.
Well, I am hitting the light a torch.
Oh, I know what it
macro,
is.
and I'm not lighting.
It's my
Why am I
fault.
not lighting? It's your fault?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about your
The
problem.
music is.
The music is my fault. I have my window on low.
Light torch.
Yeah.
It was
Don't
just
just
locked.
mash it. Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh.
There's
Worse than a small child.
I hope
happening?
so.
yes.
Mark?
I hope that it works.
What's that?
Oh, I'm responding to Riley's chastising me.
Oh. I thought Richard asked me a question.
I'm gonna throw a tantrum now.
All right, and this is up first.
Do I see anybody?
Try. There you go.
You hear snakes, and you can feel disturbances around your heels.
Okay. I'm going to cast.
You said
No,
disturbances
I'm
around
just
your
kidding.
heels. I was like,
Wrong
she's not a
character.
healer. Why would the snakes disturb her heels?
But if I have dark vision, can I at least see them at all down below?
Sure, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Skill.
We should add that as a feature. Rim shot. The rim shot button.
Yeah, did them. Nice. So yes, you can see that in the piles of bones specifically are where the snakes are congregating, and it looks like they're starting to slither out from the skeletons. And there's one particularly close to you.
Okay. I'm going to take my rapier and try to chop its head off. Can I do that?
Indeed, you can.
Sure. Is there something for me to hit? Oh, there he is.
Nolan, how many torches did you light exactly?
I
Because my computer is running really slow.
lit torch a lot of times.
I can see Nolan's torch.
I know, but I'm thinking there's like a pile of 100 of them there. Because like my computer is like chugging right now.
Oh, I see.
Is there a way to snuff them all out at the same time?
I mean, I can hit snuff torch, but that snuffed all of them, right? So everything is
I
snuffed now.
assume it's just one then.
Okay, try it again.
This is a fairly large dungeon, so that might be a problem.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, my video is kind of a little bit choppy. Interesting. It's that flicker. It's the flickering torch script. That's really the
He
problem.
needs to upgrade his computer.
Everybody wants the fancy effects. Everybody wants the fancy effects. Flickering torches.
So Anissa steps forward and cuts the head clean off of this snake, and it falls dead to the ground.
Well, that was easy.
Sweet. I rolled
No.
well.
No. What do you mean no?
I like snakes.
Oh.
Are you gonna be this next friend?
I have high animal handling. I'm gonna see if I can coerce the snakes to maybe lead us.
So it's my turn. I still hear slithering sounds?
Yeah, from all around you.
I actually have a hold on. Can I smell snakes?
You are this entire place. Yes, you can smell the snakes, but they also smell rot of flesh on bones that hasn't completely decomposed.
I guess I want to do a perception check, and I get an advantage if I'm using my sense of smell during the perception check.
Indeed, I will give you advantage on your perception check.
Yeah.
How does it smell?
And with a 15, you can sense that, like Anissa, that the snakes are coming out of the bones of the skeletons that are surrounding you.
But I don't see any right by me.
Yeah, there's at least a couple that are heading towards you.
Okay.
And they are in the skeleton. They were by this skeleton here.
Okay. All right, cool. I will cast. gosh, my poor computer is not liking this at all. It's taking this long just to like switch between pages on the character sheet. I'm not even kidding. Like,
That's weird. It's not doing that for me or anything.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
yeah. It might just be my Mac. It does not have like a super great graphics card.
I can always turn off the API with the torch flickering. That's probably...
That might not be a bad idea. Or I can just reboot and switch to PC or something too. But anyway, okay. I will cast Magic Missile at the snake.
At the darkness.
At the darkness. Okay. Pick your
So
poison
the
out.
bolts of force come crashing into the snake and blow it nearly into pieces. However, it is still writhing on the ground, not completely still. All right. It is now the snake's turn. And the snake responds by hissing and leaping forward to strike at you. And with a 19, it sinks its fangs into your cat-like side for 6 piercing damage, and you need to give me a Constitution save.
Oh gosh. I'm trying.
Serious?
I'm gonna go kill the torch API.
So is that a Constitution check, or that's an unskilled check, or is that's an actual save, right?
It's a
Yeah,
save.
save.
All right. Did the torch be done?
You click
Still
it?
flickering to me.
Oh no, you're gonna have to.
Oh, it's done now?
We have to refresh.
Oh, I see.
Okay, Constitution save, here it comes. 20.
Nice.
Nice.
So you only take
20
4
or
more from the poison.
Oh my god.
So I take a total of 10 damage.
hmm
That's a lot of damage for me. I need to get the heck out of here.
And then the other snake comes rushing from the
Oh, no.
bones.
Oh my gosh,
snapping you
really?
As well. Also biting you for 7 more piercing damage.
Finally, the cat's day has come.
It's gonna be a short episode.
Stand
Everyone
there.
dies in the first
Can I
5
Constitution
minutes.
save again, or no?
Yes, you have to do a Constitution save again. And you fail, so you take 5 more poison damage.
I'm dead.
And the cat is down.
But
All
what's
right.
double your constitution?
Oh, Riley, you were saying you were hoping this would be quick today?
I am literally dead already.
I live to serve.
Hilarious.
All right, and then the other snakes come piling out of the bones, and 3 of them pounce on the bear.
What's the ceiling situation in this room?
It's 80 feet to the ceiling
Okay.
from where the trap door, and then 2 jump on Tommy. So Tommy takes these bites. 17 and a critical. I believe those both hit, yes?
Yes.
So that's, you need to give me 2 saves.
2 save. Where's the first one? Where's the second one?
So you save both, so that's a total of 14 piercing damage and 9 poison damage. And for Joe the Bear,
All right.
17 will hit, 24 will hit, and 19 will hit. I'm on fire tonight. You guys are doomed.
So how much damage? How much damage did I take there?
That will be, you need to give me 3.
3 Constitution
As
saves?
the snakes do not miss a single time.
Okay.
Just don't get poisoned. That's the worst. Already gonna take a shit ton of damage. Just don't get poisoned too.
2. Did 2 go through? No, just
Yeah.
2 go
Those
through.
two.
I didn't hear the noise.
Alright, you save all 3 times. So that means you take a total of 14 plus 5 is 19 plus
Oh my god.
29 plus 6 more. 35 damage.
Are you dead too?
No, I have 3 health. I just don't know what to do now. Like,
As you fall into the pit of vipers, and they pick you to pieces.
Oh, Viper.
what?
It is now
what?
Tommy's turn.
Somebody res me,
Okay,
quick.
so I am trained and proficient in animal handling.
Hmm.
Is there a way, with my skill and knowledge of animals, that I can address all of the snakes in the room to get them to be under my control?
You're in the snake's pit, and they are angry at being disturbed because you guys fell on them. There's almost nothing you could do at this point that would get the animal intelligence of a snake to stop attacking you unless you left for a period of time. Does that make sense? They're already riled up. It's already too late.
Already too late. Okay. I guess I'll just attack them. Here's the closest one to me then.
Sure.
With my halberd.
Boom.
So that will miss.
Okay. I'll attack again.
Yes.
Because I can do that.
And you will hit. And you will hack a large chunk of the snake's tail off, however it's still alive and thrashing around. Okay, Joe's the bear's turn.
So do I heal or do I do damage?
I can do a ton of damage if I can just be alive. Now that I know what we're messing with here, I pull out the big guns.
Okay.
I think it's already over. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, it feels pretty over. Let me look at the spell book. Look at the spell book.
Okay, so apparently, this is nothing new with roll. My Ruby, one of my local Ruby instances is pegging my CPU at 99%. So this, just so everyone in the stream is listening, has nothing to do with Roll20. Never mind. Something's wrong. My computer is not. My computer's not happy right now.
Yeah, I mean, your
It's
video's
pretty
definitely,
obvious
like,
because
choppy.
if you look at the videos, everyone but you looks great. So it's definitely not Roll20.
And then I need to roll another d8.
So the cat has 4 hit points.
Oh, and I got.
Or are you casting this on yourself or on...
That's an excellent question.
Ah!
I mean, I'll say the cat.
Okay.
Probably a smarter move.
For 6 hit points.
Yeah. Let me take used off. Okay. Oh, that's opposite. I always forget that. Okay, so used 1. And then I guess I can. Yeah. I think that's
Fine.
it.
I have 5 hit points. 4 hit points.
No, you have 6? 6. I did not roll particularly well there.
It is Anissa's turn.
As I come to I'm like, line them up if you can.
Okay.
Out of line.
I
I don't know how we do that.
yeah.
But
I was going to. I think I'd like to try and. It's gonna, cause Joe's like pincered right now, right?
Well, what's
He is
gonna happen?
surrounded by snakes.
Yeah.
But we have your turn and Riley's turn. If the snakes get to go again, none of them are dead. I'm gonna die. Joe's gonna die, and Orban's gonna die.
If you're looking for places where you could have advantage, standing here would get you advantage. Standing here would get you advantage. Standing here or here.
I'm
We'll
gonna
get you
move
advantage.
over here because there's so many more.
Okay.
And then I think attack that one.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And then do that here. Here.
So you dash forward with your rapier and stick right through the snake, snipping it in 2.
Can I? There's really nothing. I don't have any like a second attack ever, right?
Not unless
Just a bonus action.
yeah, you have your bonus action which you can use to run around or position yourself. Like you could move over here to like be ready for the next attack, or pretty much you can get anywhere inside this room.
Okay. I am gonna. What was that?
If you wanted to.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay here. I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. Riley, you're up and conscious.
they're not really lined up. None of the lining up happened. So,
I don't know how I could have done that for you.
I don't know what you were expecting.
Could have picked them up and thrown them around or something.
It was only
The
Anissa.
expectations of the group are.
Yeah.
The thing.
The cat dies instantaneously.
I
then
didn't
wakes
kill
up,
the one in front of Tommy because the two were
mumbles
lined
something
up.
crazy, and then like, what are you guys doing?
Can you just sleep, everybody? Do you have that?
It's something I had.
Isn't like Ricky Tikki Tavi? Don't like cats just like kill snakes like super easy? Like
I'm pretty sure that's mongooses.
Yeah.
whatever. Same thing. A small mammal creature.
I think a mongoose is a lot tougher than a cat. They're like mean.
Cat with the intelligence of a
Stephanie, I'm
wizard.
sure you just offended cats everywhere.
I probably did. I'm sorry.
How many spell slots was I supposed to gain for my 3rd level spells?
You have 4 first level, 3 second level, and 2 third level spells.
Alright, awesome.
I would not blow anything in this fight.
Well, I'm gonna die if we don't, so...
But Manissa, we can bring you back to life. That's not the case. That's not the case. This is a grind it out.
I can
This is a
run around.
grind.
Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
die. That's the thing. I mean, maybe if they hit me for, like they did Joe, I would go down.
We all die, and she reses when the
But-
when the counter's over.
I think I can skirt around enough.
Okay, hold on. I think I'm gonna cast, Thunder.
Not the metagame, not the table talk.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. I'm gonna
Okay.
put it so that it hits the 2 snakes right by me and nobody else.
Sure.
Um,
So a big crash of energy at these 2 snakes.
trying to click the cast button.
And that's a Constitution save?
Yeah, DC 15 Constitution.
Fail and fail, as
Oh,
this
no.
the snake that you hit with the missiles before gets blasted away from you into the wall, and the other one takes 8 thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very deeply stunned, as it is also thrown away from you.
Super effective.
10 feet. 10 feet. There we go.
10
And I'm also gonna move.
Okay.
So this is a door down here. I see a big heavy door.
It is. Correct. It looks very locked, like this is meant to be a trap.
I'm gonna run 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna run like up here to this corner.
Sure.
Okay.
There's another pile of snakes. I'm just kidding.
Well, so be it. I'll dive in.
So one of the snakes turns on Anissa and hisses and snaps at her, coiling its body, and it shoots through the air at her. And 17, I believe, will hit you.
Totally.
And a Constitution save.
Can I do my uncanny dodge?
You
thing?
can use your uncanny dodge. You will take half damage from this attack.
Okay. Do I need to roll
You still need to do the Constitution.
Constitution? Okay. And it's a save, which I'm terrible at.
And you will fail. So instead of taking 15 damage, you will take 7.
Cool. The music was just perfect for that
Ball.
moment.
The snakes continue to snap and coil around Tommy's feet, trying to get in between the plates of his armor to continue to
Oh.
pump him filled with poison. 14 will miss you, I believe.
Will miss. Yes.
So instead, it gets a face full of plate. Or are you chainmail right now?
Yeah. What? Yeah, change. Yeah.
And 15, that will miss you as well, or is that exactly what you needed?
Yes. No, it's 16. My AC is 16.
Nice. So instead of the fleshy area around your boots, which they were getting their things into, they're up on your armor now and have their heads and things are breaking against the chain. All right, against the bear.
No, don't do it.
Misses. As it snaps and coils around your feet. The other one that was blasted away by the cat, however, comes snaking towards you. 4. And it misses as well, 2 dazed from the blow that it had when it was slammed into the wall. And we are on to... So I go from murdering you guys one turn to missing completely the next. All right, and we're back to Tommy.
Ooh ha. Okay. I will. Let's see. How's your health there, Jojo?
Terrible.
Okay. I will use rally on you. What is that again? My D8 plus 3. So you get. Ah, 11.
So you have 11
11 health?
temporary hit points now.
11 temporary hit points. I bolster, I rally like fucking Gandalf. I've got my pass, and you get 11 temporary hit points.
Yep.
And then I will attack snakes. I will attack the snake in front of me first, and then the snake to the right of me second. Bang, bang. Double attack action like those metal men. Bang. One.
You cleave the snake in front of you in half,
Yes. And then bang with the damage.
but miss the snake that you injured before.
Okay.
As it kind of spirals around your leg and up into your armor, and you back up with your back pressing up against your friend Joe the bear, giving him courage as you fight back to back against the pit of snakes. And it is Joe the bear's turn.
How many snakes are left? 3, 4? 4 snakes? You said the dude right south of me was pretty injured, right?
He was indeed. He got slammed against the wall with incredible force by a blast of sound.
Well, then let's try slashing.
You tear it into pieces with your claws and shred it to bits.
Okay, and then I will also... Oh, I'm using the macro, so it's not the prettiest. Sorry. Sorry to the viewers at home. Sorry to the viewers at
You
home.
can just roll from your weapons page.
Yeah. Right. Let's cast that. I'm gonna
Yeah,
heal
you're
myself.
pretty.
Healing word for 7
Nice.
to yourself?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
And this is
That is
turn.
that.
Now there's only there are less snakes than there are us.
Yes. I'm going to attack the one right next to me.
Sounds good.
Does anybody know parcel tongue? Get some information.
And because you can't apply your sneak attack damage, you're only able to wound the snake instead of killing it. But you slash it with your sword.
I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And then I can back up a little bit, right?
And then you can do your normal
I can
move. So
move.
30
Oh, okay.
or 25 more feet after you disengage.
Mm,
Oh, I'm sorry. You have the enhanced movement, so you can move 30 after you disengage.
I'm going to move over here. Or no, I don't want to distract it from the cat. It'll still follow me probably anyway, right?
Maybe.
I'm gonna kill it anyway. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Or I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
And it is Orbane's turn.
So which of the snakes? Which ones look the most injured to my eyes right now?
All of them that you can see.
Okay, look pretty close, like really close to death, or just like they have like their heads half hanging off, or are we talking about they have like a?
Both of them have been cut by a weapon. So I mean, like down to the bone. These snakes aren't very thick.
Okay. Well, I want to use magic missile, but I don't want to overuse magic missile on a snake, if that makes sense.
Uh huh.
So I want to like cast at this one until it's dead, and if I manage
You have
to kill it.
you have to tell me where they're going because they all go at the same time.
I
Okay.
think
Well,
the one
I
by
want-
me is pretty close. So I've hit him twice, I think.
It hit 1 at hers and 2 at mine.
Yeah, but I only do up to 1d4 plus 1 damage, which is bolt. So I don't. I mean, it has to be like really, really close to death to be guaranteed kill.
I mean, I think they only have like 12 hit points or something, 15 maybe.
All right. Well, I'll cast. Okay, fine. I'll cast 1 at this one and 2 at the one by Tommy. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Actually, I'll cast this as a second little spell, and I'll cast 2 at each. Let's do that.
All right.
You read in Tommy's eyes. You read my eyes.
Okay, so it looks like 7 to the one that was by Anissa, and 4 to the one that was by Tommy.
Both of them are blown to pieces by the bolts of force.
Woo! Right. Suck it, snakes.
Suck it, snakes. All right, so the snake continues to attempt to constrict around the bear's leg, snapping its fangs into him. For a miss. It can't get
Yeah.
to his fur. And it is Tommy's turn.
Game over, snakes. Game over. You thought you had me. Joke's on
Tommy
you.
will stomp over the corpses of these snakes.
They're not
Over
huge,
here.
so it's fairly easy for you to get there, yeah.
And then I will smash and smash.
Nice.
Smash this guy. Oh, 25 advantage. I have advantage.
Yep. So you hack that final snake to pieces, and their remains litter the ground.
Die, snake, die!
Woo!
And no more snakes come boiling out of the bones, and you wait, and it's silent.
I can't believe we didn't get poisoned. That would have been real bad if any of us got poisoned.
Yeah, no kidding. So I can probably go check out this door and see if I can pick the lock.
Can we search these corpses for...
If they are snakes.
no, the bones that the snakes came out of.
Oh,
So the
yeah, what's down here?
it appears as though anything of value has already been removed from these people, as if someone's come and claimed.
They're like, did they die by snakes?
They appear to have all died by snake. For those that have enough flesh still on the bones, for you to be able to tell.
They weren't dead when they came in here.
Yeah.
It
Alright, well,
appears the snakes killed these people.
I'm going to use the hit dice.
Can we do detect traps near the door?
You certainly can.
What's
Yeah, I'll use it. I'll use a hit die to get some help.
what do I roll to do
Yeah,
that?
that is a good idea right
You
now.
can give me an investigation check.
I like where your head's at, Richard.
So 40, vectors of 40.
You can see that there's no traps that you can tell on the door. However, it is locked.
Okay.
We have a key. Do I remember? Is there a key somewhere? Somebody have a key? Do we have a key?
Key to what?
And this has a skeleton key.
This is a skeleton key. That's what I was...
I do. Was it from the arrow?
No, you have lockpicking tools.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I will definitely go try the door.
Well, I used all my hit dice and I'm barely
we'll
healed.
roll-
Yeah, I also rolled
Is
terribly.
there a
with hit
way...
dice.
Here's what I want to do. I want to dissect these snakes with my animal handling ability and coat my blade with their venom. So my
I was
sword
gonna
will
say
have a poison
somebody with
property on it.
nature or
That's awful.
If you don't have a proficiency in the poisoner's kit, which is an actual thing that you
I
need,
definitely don't have a poisoner's.
it becomes very dangerous to try and play with poison and extract it from creatures. Basically, what happens is that if you fail on your
Sure.
check, you could get poisoned yourself by trying to get the poison out of it.
I just rolled a 19 on my thieves tools.
Yeah, so for a total of 26, you get the door open, no problem. It swings wide, revealing a mostly empty room, save for some dust and some strange tracks in the ground along the stone.
Does Joe notice them with his nature skills? Or know them?
Sure, go ahead and give me a roll.
Skills.
To some, they might appear to be the tracks of a gigantic snake, but you recognize them of having a particular pattern of snake men.
Oh, that's great.
Are snake men magical?
Weren't there snake men in the sewer in the tower? Right? And then the jail?
In the prison, there were frogmen.
Frogmen.
It's completely different.
Completely different. Obviously.
Obviously.
Ooh, what a fool I was.
Alright, well, I'm not the one who's leading this expedition into the deep, dark unknown with snake men,
I
so...
Should I roll investigation again since we're in a new room?
It's real stealth, right? We should stealth it up.
Or that?
You want to
I
move
could do
quietly
the-
into the next room?
I could do the big bad stealth if we really want to be stealthy for a while, but
Roll stealth. I just crit stealth. I'm good.
okay.
Oh god, I failed.
You just crit stealth.
Yeah, now is the time to decide whether or
Hey, I
not.
had a 20. There we go.
Okay,
Okay.
well, I'll roll.
I have
I
no. I don't have.
As always, the bear
Oh my God.
Kool-Aid mans into the room.
Oh,
yeah.
The worst. You are the worst.
Oh wow.
It's all right. The majority of you succeeded, so you quietly
And the chat goes wild.
move into move into the room, and you aren't seeing anyone. It's for the most part a fairly empty room.
How did I do that?
The torch
I
isn't
need
coming
a
with
torch.
us.
Yeah. Let me light a new one, maybe.
Do we need a reload
Let me.
or something? Is it like?
No, I turned off the flickering, and apparently that also turns off the torch following.
Oh,
your
fault.
Okay, so I can add it to you. So who had the torch lit? Was it the bear or the?
Bear, yeah, we'll just keep it that way.
I'm just gonna add light to your token.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, this computer's designed for video editing, not game playing. This Mac, I should be on my PC right now. Basically, the bottom line. But I didn't switch over. I'll be right back. I gotta get my dogs.
Sure.
Fell.
Alright, so you should be putting out light now.
I am.
Okay.
I am lit, as it were.
Empty room, huh?
There's a stairwell below us and a
Let me roll. I want to roll
something to the
perception.
side.
Anything going on? God dang it!
Yeah, I'll roll too.
Oh, it's stealth. Does that give me an advantage in perception?
It does not. You moving quietly does not make you see better.
I rolled
Turns out.
high perception.
So as far as you can tell from the corridor, turns, goes around the corner up there, and you don't hear anything from down it.
What about where do the tracks lead? Where do the Snake Man tracks go?
They head in both directions, but the majority of them appear to be heading this way.
I want to peek around this corner at least.
I want to suggest with persuasion that we split the party.
No.
It's a dead end.
It appears to be a dead end.
Take back that suggestion. We should go south.
She just said the other way's a dead end.
Wait, is it a track? Can you roll for like a
Secret passages.
secret passage? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is that
We
investigation
thought
again?
tracks go that way.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We decided this was a dead end?
Yeah, it looks like it.
It does look like it.
Definitely something here. I feel it
Did I roll well enough?
in my
Steve?
Tommy bones.
So you move down and definitely feel like this is a false wall.
Okay.
Can I feel for a button or?
So you're combing the wall, and go
Yeah.
ahead and give me your investigation check. And you're not finding the switch or lever or whatever it is. It all looks like a pretty uniform
Can I
Sure.
use
wall to you.
my thieves tools, or is it just investigation?
Well,
still for
what are
me
you going to
too?
use the thieves' tools on?
I guess never mind. I'll investigate too.
Yeah, so there's a wall,
suck.
but
About we should detect. Shouldn't you be detecting magic there, Orbane?
Okay.
Can I check?
21 Arcana.
yeah, you're not sensing anything magical about this false wall.
Can I hit it with my axe?
I persuade the wall to open. Can I persuade the wall?
You can certainly talk to it, but it's kind of like talking to a brick wall.
There's that rim shot again. Read
That
rim
was
shot.
pretty awesome.
Seek friend and enter.
I feel like maybe you've used that line in other groups. Like, I don't know if you put that right off the top of your head just now. I feel like that's a standard issue.
Steve, you're not that clever.
Okay, well, I think maybe we have to go to a different room. The switch will be in a different room, so if we ever find a switch
Yeah.
we don't know when it opens, we know to come back here.
This is Tommy saying this. Like, Tommy's extensive experience playing Final Fantasy VII back in Chicago is...
Obviously, we can't go anywhere
Prohibition
right
era.
now, so let's continue
Right.
towards the
No,
other.
Let's break it down.
He's busting into speakeasies is what his
Yeah.
experience is.
Yeah, I guess
Experiment
you should
of
be trying
experience.
passwords.
False
That's
wall.
what you should be doing.
Yeah. Okay, so how about I knock on the wall, like.
It's definitely less solid than the walls on the other sides of you.
I don't think we should break it down. I think we should just. I don't have any dynamite or anything.
I have
Can I
spells.
fireball at it? Yeah, I don't. I mean, that seems like.
I have lightning. That's pretty powerful. I have to waste one of my only 2 level 3 spells a day, but
Can we
I would
investigate?
do 6d6 damage though to it, which is quite a lot. So
Can I look in this room, other room again for another, way to open the door?
I mean, the tracks ended back there, or they end at the wall.
No,
or
they
where's-
split.
They appear to go down this hallway and disappear at the end.
into the wall.
Yes.
I mean, having seen that, there's no way I would like, you know what I mean? Like,
Walk
I'm
away.
convinced that this is a false wall. Seeing tracks leading right.
Well, yeah,
to
no,
it.
we know it's a
So,
false wall. We can see that we can hear it. We know that it's not.
There's no candlesticks on the walls. There's no
there's nothing.
like.
Can you
Just
break
blast. If you want to
break
blast
it
it,
down
blast
with
it.
force?
I don't want
Go
to waste
ahead.
my spells.
What about Tommy just strength? Can you run it down?
I'll run. If you guys want to run into it, I'll try to run into it.
Not over and over again. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay. I try with all my strength to move the wall physically, just like pushing.
Go ahead and give me a
Unskilled save.
skilled strength check.
Can we assist him in some way? Oh.
In fact, you can.
We should.
One person can help him, and he can try again, and it will give him advantage on the check.
Is
he has
Joe
ally
the
assistance.
strongest?
Joe is by far the strongest, the second strongest.
Alright. So I should be strengthening.
So I roll again.
No, you're just you're pushing two. Tommy's going to roll for both of you, and you're
Okay.
giving him advantage on his roll.
Okay. Lean into it.
So you feel it move a little bit, but you're just not strong enough to get it going.
Okay. I push, and I'm like, there's got to be an easier way to get in here. There's got to be a switch somewhere.
All right. Before we go, I will up to the wall and cast Shatter.
Okay.
And the wall has disadvantage because it's made out of stone.
Indeed. So it takes 19 sonic thunder damage as it the cat blows the door off of its hinges, and it comes crashing to the ground.
Is there anyone in the room?
Jeez, let us know next time you're gonna do that. I assume it was loud, right? Like you just.
It was incredibly loud, especially in the confined corridor of the hallway.
Come for us now.
Do we need to roll like a sound check?
For my move action, after the attack action, I move back to the back of the party.
They're coming.
I will. should
I
we
say,
detect again?
while I'm walking back, I just kind of look at it and I go, I knew there was a door there.
I just want to make sure we're not walking into.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh no, it's fine.
Can we roll a stealth check now?
Again.
After doing that, does that
We're
work?
not allowed. The alarms have been set.
Definitely not.
Hey, whatever, move the story forward.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I knew you were going to do that, how likely did you think we were going to be able to get that door open?
Riley is need
We're
to
still
know.
in the campaign, Riley. It's not even over yet.
There's definitely something around that corner.
Yeah, I'll give. I think our audience might appreciate this. So my philosophy is I create problems with no expectation of how you have to solve them. I'm just going to throw obstacles in your way, and I'm going to let the party figure out the best way to solve them. I think that keeps my plot from being too on rails, and it keeps the game fresh, because that way you guys can come up with solutions that I'm not prepared for, and it's not a big deal.
See the lever that would have opened that door.
Is that what that is? Oh yeah.
Where?
Right
Around.
over here on the other side of the wall.
You're not up here, Kat. Or me. I guess I know your name now.
Yep, right there.
Is that
Well.
the stairwell we were just
Yeah, that's
next
where
to
we
as
came
well?
down. I assume
So it's
that's
as you head over that direction, you can see that the lever, it looks much less dusty than everything else in this area, as if it's been used probably fairly frequently and recently.
Is this the same stairwell? Can we tell?
Does it look the same to you?
I don't know.
There's no way
kind
I
of.
can possibly just go right parallel to the secret wall, right back to the same room we were at without being trapped and stuff. I'm not going back up that direction. I'm only going back.
Tommy.
okay. That's fine.
So,
Well, there's no reason to go back there anyway. We already know what's in that room. Nothing.
Yeah.
So.
I say we go down over here to the right.
all right.
Kind of
We
the
rolled,
right.
we ran. Did you rolled investigation already?
I
This
did.
room? Nothing.
Rolled a 20 or a 19 or something.
Heard of Joe.
I'm sorry, on what?
Investigation?
For
When
this area?
Right when we walked in this room, yeah.
What was that, Richard? Were you complaining
I
about me?
got a
being
21.
I want to have light
The
too.
vast majority of the snakes'
I'm the light.
footprints go this way, and where only one or two were going the other direction.
Which way? I missed the ping.
The way
The
we're
majority
kinda
of them are
There's
headed
a-
towards the direction that you're going, where only a few were
There's one
headed.
back over
Oh,
here.
okay. So do we want to keep going that way, or do we want to go?
There's like a thing over here. There's like an alcove. Go back over here.
Go back here.
I don't care where we go as long as I'm not in.
Let's go with least tracks, because we're just trying to get out, right?
We want to kill a few of them first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to go in through the side hatch.
This is
Oh.
the box.
Side hatch.
Through the side hatch.
Are you checking for
Door.
traps? Are you checking
We
for
got a
traps?
door?
I
So
did.
you-
Traps.
You go ahead and give me your investigation check on the door. You see that in the lock of the trap is rigged with a poison dart that will shoot if somebody opens the handle without properly disarming it.
Okay, can I disarm it?
You can certainly try. So you pull out your fine-looking thieves' tools, and you have to hold the spring that would shoot the dart and remove it without it. And you do it with ease. You pluck out the poison dart and drop it on the ground and unlock the door and swing it open. And inside is a mountain of gold, as well as other treasures and interesting-looking
mountain.
items.
Yay!
I do an arcana check to find anything magical in the pile.
There's definitely magical things in the pile.
I want all the magical things.
I have Mage Hand, I realized, from being my race, that I had never really realized I had.
Can we check it for traps first?
We just disabled the trap.
There should be more traps. I assume like if you step foot in the gold room,
There
it'll.
should be more traps.
Anissa checks and does not find any further traps that she can tell.
And I checked for magical things, so I would know if there was a magical thing.
Correct.
What?
Oh, you meant magical trap. I thought you meant I check for magical items.
I checked for magic in general. I would have known if there was a trap too. Like I would have been like. Okay, so what do we find?
So there are, other than the gems and coins, the things that stand out is there is a case that whatever's inside it is magical. It's about the size of a bread box. There is and then there's a mannequin where it has a interesting looking cloak hanging from the mannequin that is magical, and a sword tied to a scabbard at the mannequin's waist that also appears to be magical.
Okay, well I called dibs on all the magical stuff, so I get all that stuff. So
What are you gonna swim in the cloak? Cat? Like, come
You gonna
on.
swing that magical sword there, cat?
Let's at least, until we get you into a human form,
all right.
How do
well,
we
I
know
will
what the
do
cloak
arcana
is?
checks on each individual thing so I can learn more about it. Can I do that?
You certainly can. You have to get close and start investigating it, but that's
I'm
not a
gonna
problem.
send my mage hand in to collect gold, and I'm gonna stand out here.
Yeah.
Watch
Tommy
guard.
guards.
There's
give
no
passage.
traps. There's nothing that happens.
Tommy
when you-
cares little for the.
All right, so that's for the bread box. That's the first thing.
Wow.
So inside the ornate box is a rod that, with your natural 20, you recognize as being an immovable rod. It's a magical rod that when you say the incantation, it freezes in space, and only cataclysmic forces could move it.
I don't know why that's useful, but I want it.
You can use it for climbing or blocking, barring a door from opening, or.
That has my name written all over it. All right.
Somebody to the
now what about
ground.
the cape?
The cloak next is it's not common, but it isn't the first time you've seen one of these. It's a cloak of displacement, and it makes the wearer difficult to hit in combat, making them appear to be slightly in a different place than where they actually are as they dash around.
Does it give them
Creating
plus
minor
So
illusions.
mechanically speaking, +1 AC, +1 dexterity. What is the what is that trans?
What's the plus?
Sounds like it would be
It's,
great
it's-
for me.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I just want to know who we should be giving it to. So I don't know what mechanically it does.
Or Joe,
Like
a-
because
I would assume it's plus dex. Sounds like a plus dex.
It is actually much better than that. Let me find where it was. Cloak of Displacement. So any creature attacking you has disadvantage until you take damage, and then it ceases to function. Until the start of your next turn.
Oh. Oh, wow, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. I want that too. No, I'm just kidding. Someone else can have that, I guess. Well, maybe let's look at the sword, and then we'll know.
Then we'll know.
We'll know what I want to take from you.
The sword is a rapier of some kind. However, the specifics of it elude you.
Oh.
Would I
It
know
is more
since
rare
that's
than
my
your
weapon?
check allowed. You could give me a Arcana check.
No.
It looks pretty.
You're not gonna know more than me.
That's the weapon I use, so.
Well, then I think you should take the rapier, if you get rapiers. And I guess we'll give...
Until, oh no, never mind, it's not about stealth.
It gives.
Basically, to make you really hard to hit. Yeah.
You have, anybody attacking you has disadvantage on attack rolls. However, if you take damage, it ceases to function until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
So basically, whoever's going to be getting attacked the most should have that, I think.
Yeah.
Sense. So
I'll
that's
tell you
really-
that. I mean, Joe has
He
less
always
hit points than me, so he always seems like he dies.
Can bears wear cloaks?
He can. You can drape it along his back and shoulders, no problem. And
Alright,
in fact, because it's magical, it seems to fit him, even though he's much larger than Tommy.
See, so I could have worn it.
In fact, if they tied it around your little shoulders, it would have indeed fit.
All right, well, you and Tommy and Joe, you figure out.
I give it to Joe. Joe gets the cloak.
All right,
So what is it? What are the stats, or what's the?
So what happens is whenever someone's attacking Joe, they have disadvantage on the attack until
wow.
he takes damage, and then it ceases to function until the beginning of his next turn.
Can the cat jump on Joe's shoulders and get under the cloak and wear it at the same time?
Only if he was completely concealed by the cloak.
Which means he couldn't shoot spells, though,
Which
right?
means he couldn't shoot spells out of it.
All right, well, so you got a new sword. Are you gonna equip it? It could be cursed. You never know.
So the way these magic items work is you have to attune them, which is basically you have to knowingly take possession of the magical item. And there's only so many magical items you can have attuned to you at any given time before they begin to conflict with each other. But in doing so, that's why the cloak wouldn't work for you if you were just kind of partially under it, is because it's not attuned to you.
I see.
Okay.
I mean, I would, if we,
Attune to it.
was Orbane's Arcana roll enough to tell us if the weapon was going to poison me or hurt me?
No, he knows it's a magical sword, and he's never seen its make before.
I mean, I would probably still take it if it's
stuff,
the
and we'll see
same.
what it does.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take it for sure.
Sure.
Okay, you take. I take the rod.
You can feel its magic. It's definitely some strong magic in this sword, and it's beautifully made.
Do I get the information on it to use it, or do we wait?
Nope,
until...
not until you start swinging it
Ah.
and find out what happens.
Okay. I will hang on to it until then.
It instantly kills anything, but it chops off your left hand every time.
Usually, we like to fence, and practice our skills, but in this case, I'm not fencing with you, so
All right, and then how much money we just get from the giant pile of gold?
So there was 500 copper pieces. Somebody should probably write this down.
I am. I got it.
5,000 silver pieces. 2,400 gold pieces. 70 platinum pieces. And 2 healing potions.
Nice.
I'll take those.
As well as
I'll
some
give them to Richard.
assorted gems that I'm just lumping into the coin value that I gave you. So
That's
there's
the best way to do it.
some of that's in coins, and some of it's in gems, but that's the total amount.
All right, well, we'll split all that up later. But how many 74 platinum pieces?
Yeah. That's crazy.
A lot.
Wow, that's worth a lot of gold. That's crazy. All right, cool. We're rich. Awesome. Now we're gonna be out here alive, guys. We're all rich. We're gonna be out here alive.
I think it's funny because I kept throwing you for the majority of this campaign, and you keep going the other direction.
Hilarious.
And this time as well, you almost walked right past it again. So I have not been able to give you very many magical items this game.
All right. Can we stealth through here? Should we? Or I guess we know there's no one here.
I guess, but we did
There
ring
wasn't
the
one
alarm.
ever before, but who knows?
Yeah. We've been sitting around digging through all the treasure.
I cast stealth. Or I use my stealth skill.
Well, Joe's the one running forward, a bear jumping through the dungeon.
So,
About a roll investigation? I hear this place.
Way-
I don't know where you guys went.
separate ways
Like,
here.
you guys went too far ahead of
Don't
me.
stop.
I don't know.
If I shift,
To
There you
the
are.
path. Can we
Oh,
see
there
where
you
the
are.
tracks lead here?
Can you see
They go
me?
both ways, left and right.
Equal amount of tracking?
Seemingly so, yeah.
Okay, so left or right, I guess.
I flip a coin. Right.
Okay.
Can I like peek up a little and then join them?
Sure.
There's nothing. I think it might actually meet up.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Which one?
Who?
Everybody go ahead and stop. Give me a
Okay.
perception check.
Let's
Uh-oh.
see what I perceive.
I do not perceive much. Oh God! Now we start rolling poorly.
Oh, me too.
Oh, Joe was first. He rolled good.
Joe is the only one to know something is up because the shadows behind him begin to move as all of a sudden arrows begin raining down on the group. So go ahead and roll initiative, but you're caught by surprise.
Oh no. Got a 21.
That's not here anymore. All
We're
right.
too excited about our gold. We just walked right into a trap.
All right. As arrows begin streaming down the hallway towards the two of you. So one's going to go for Joe, the other one is going to go for Anissa.
Which direction are they coming from? Here? Or over
Here, yes.
Okay.
Steve, this is actually about an hour in. If we
All
want
right,
to
so
take a short break and leave on a cliffhanger, this would be a
Before we get
perfect,
arrowed to death.
perfect break, actually.
Fantastic.
So, cool. Well, hang tight, everybody. We'll be right back and get to the action as soon as we can. Stay tuned for this finale of Lost in Oz. See you in a bit.